The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos has ordered an investigation into an incident in the city of Manila yesterday involving toppled electric posts. Justine Punsalang with the details.
Several electric posts collapsed in Binondo, Manila yesterday. This resulted to power outages in the area. But today, electricity at all 15 establishments has been restored. Meralco personnel worked overnight to install the new electric posts and clear the heavy wires that fell during the incident. Manila DRRMO said that based on the investigation, the cause of the collapse were the heavy wires that hung from the posts.
Yung strike po ng poste, hindi na po kinaya yung naging load po na mga kable po, yung ibang klase ng kable na nakalagay po dun sa poste. Medyo dahan-dahan naman po ang naging pagbagsak niya sapagkat kung may sumabit daw po, hindi daw po ganun na dahan-dahan. Dapat daw po kung nasabitan yun at nakaladkad sa ibang lugar, bigla daw po ang magiging pagbagsak.
The Interior Department Manila office has been proactively ordering barangays to conduct their own inspection of electric posts in their areas.
Maglalabas kami ng memo, maiksing memo lang sa mga barangay natin na magkakaroon tayo ng rapid inspection sa lahat ng dangling wires, spaghetti wires, mga poste.
Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos also wants a probe into the incident. He is also asking all local government units to assess their electric posts, billboards, and other similar structures that may collapse this rainy season. Meanwhile, Meralco assured that they will extend help to the owners of vehicles damaged by the collapsed posts and even those who are injured.
Yung legal na team namin is nandito kahapon to cater yung mga nadamay ng mga sasakyan.
Kinuha nila yung tatlong pangalan, address at telephone number ng mga nasugatan po na individuals at kanila daw po itong bibigyan kaagad ng pag-uukulan ng pansin upang maibigay kung ano man tulong yung maibibigay at maipagamot kung kailangan pa pong ipagamot.
Meanwhile, telcos have already started fixing their lines in the area. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
In other news, rice importers are starting to cut back on orders with prices of rice going up in the world market. The Agriculture Department estimates the rice buffer stock in the third quarter to land at some 1.6 million metric tons. That is only equivalent to a month's worth of supply for the entire country, which is far from the buffer stock target of 3 months or 90 days. And while proposals to conduct government-to-government importation have been floated, the Marcos administration is restricted by the rice tariffication law. That said, the Department of Agriculture is calling on the private sector to ramp up imports.
Yung provision doon sa law is that there has to be a declaration of a rice supply shortage. Okay? We don't have that yet. It has to be through the private sector. We are encouraging them. And I think, this is the time that they should really, come in to help.
And the Philippine Statistics Authority, or PSA, has enhanced its website to help speed up the release of civil registration records and official data. Among the improvements to the website are the addition of a data archive and a digital library. Deputy National Statistician Minerva Esquivia said, the updated site is designed to be more user-friendly, especially when viewed on mobile phones. The agency also expects the improvised website or improved website to lessen queues in their physical outlets as users are now also able to pay online.
Doon sa pagkuha sa website ng certificates, you can also pay digitally. So available na rin yung mga online payment system like PayMaya. So you can do that. Before kasi kailangan pupunta ka na lang sa bangko. Now we are making things available to our clients.
We have more stories coming your way after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're back on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Bureau of Internal Revenue, or BIR, is reminding all online sellers that they are also required to provide discounts for senior citizens and persons with disabilities, or PWDs. Marlene Alcaide with the report.
Nanay Josefina is thankful for social media. She says it is more convenient for her to order food and some of her maintenance medicine and vitamins online.
Maganda. Mas sa amin, mas pabor yun. Kasi mas online, hindi ka na kailangan lumabas. Mas pabor. Para online na lang nga, mas madali.
Aside from convenience, she also able to use her senior citizen discount when making purchases on shopping apps. Based on the expanded Senior Citizens Act, individuals 60 years old and above should get 20% off from the regular prices of products or services. But Nanay Josefina does not get discounts all the time, since not all online sellers acknowledge this privilege.
Kasi may mga online na hindi tumatanggap ng discount. Siyempre, yung parang mga benefits ng senior, parang, di ba, kailangan. Meron kasing mga na hindi tumatanggap, lalo na sa may mga order. So, lumalabas na lang kami.
The Bureau of Internal Revenue reminds everyone of the mandatory benefits given to senior citizens and persons with disabilities for qualified purchases made online or through mobile applications.
Pareho lang ito, no? Yung whether online or yung normal na transaksyon, ganun din na ang patakaran dyan. Kung magiging entitled kayo dyan sa brick and mortar stores kapag bumili kayo sa normal na tindahan at kung kayo ay entitled sa senior citizens discount or PW discount, ganyan din ang patakaran pagka online naman.
But how can PWDs and senior citizens sign their online transaction? The BIR clarified that signatures are not a requirement anymore if the purchase were not made physically. Still, there's a need for pre-registration.
The senior citizen or PWD must, prior to the placement of the order, declare to the online platform na senior citizen siya or PWD at the start pa lang. Tapos, pag na-confirm na yung order niya, magsasubmit ngayon siya ng scanned copy or screenshot or image of his or her ID. Pre-register muna siya para nandun na yung ID niya. When you purchase medicines, you need to show your booklet. You know, this is just one of those na mga requirements pa. Pero yun, the ID is the basic requirement that the senior citizen or PWD must show upon registration.
The BIR added that the senior citizen card or PWD card should be presented to the rider upon delivery. Some senior citizens, however, are hesitant to upload their IDs online as they may fall prey to scammers. But the BIR has this assurance.
Meron naman data privacy at lahat naman yan kapag binigay nila pinakita nila ang ID nila, etong mga online sellers ay saklaw sila ng Data Privacy Act. Kaya hindi rin naman dapat nila ginagamit yan or pinapakita sa ibang tao at pinapakita lang yan para naman mapatunayan na senior citizen at PWD nga na entitled sa discount.
Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The missing Cessna 152 plane has been located in Barangay Salvacion in Luna, Apayao Province. Both the pilot and the Indian student on board did not survive the crash. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, or CAAP, has already suspended the aircraft's operator, Eco Air International Aviation Academy. The Cessna went missing on August 1st, shortly after it took off from Lawag en route to Kawayan Airport in Isabela. Several healthcare worker groups held a protest at the Health Department's headquarters in Manila this morning. The groups have yet to receive their emergency allowances for 14 to 21 months of work rendered at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Health Department had earlier said that it already released 90% of special pandemic allowances. The MMDA clarifies that motorcycle riders are still allowed to take shelter under flyovers and overpasses during heavy rains. However, they are only allowed to park for a few minutes or enough time for them to don their raincoats. After that, the riders will be slapped with a 1,000 peso fine. The rule, which has been enforced since the start of the month, has been slammed repeatedly by riders groups. One News Now will be back at 6 p.m. with the day's latest stories. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.